Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are joining this and drinking something delicious, let me know in the comments section what you are sipping on tonight. I finally have my jalapeno margarita that I was craving last week. I've got one of those poured in my glass here. So it's a pretty easy recipe. I like lots of ice, but this is kind of my second fill already. But I do lots of ice, Margarita Monday, some jalapeno wine. Sometimes I'll add a little spritz in there with some club soda. Can't go wrong. And just like that little hint of jalapeno, not a ton. Even though I love my spicy stuff, sometimes just a little goes a long way with the jalapeno wine, that's for sure. So if you guys are drinking something good, let me know what you are sipping on. Or if you're just drinking water, that's good. You guys stay hydrated too. I'll probably just have some water after this. 2 margaritas should do the trick for tonight. Oh, even though it was a busy day today, we were really steady in the tasting room. And then tonight we had our herd member party, the tailgate theme. We got Mel grilling up some hot dogs and hamburgers, and had a few herd members come out then for a little celebration. So thank you to all the herd members who made it out tonight for the herd member tailgate. So we've been trying to do some fun herd member stuff on a monthly basis again, and this month was the tailgate. I don't know what all we have in store for the coming months, so stay tuned for that. But I know the Club Weinstein crew, they are creating some really fun events too. So if you aren't in that Facebook group yet, definitely join it. Everyone's welcome. And Tim Pickler, who kind of basically helps run the page there, he was messaging today with some really fun event ideas. So stay tuned for what all they have in store as well. And of course the herd events. So looks like Kathy's got some water. Daniel's going with the pineapple wine tonight. That, I think a little bit of pineapple in this would be really good too. Cheryl is home from the winery and having Big Bug Blueberry. She had blueberry earlier. She brought a group in from Kansas City, a couple of people, and they were drinking blueberry, raspberry, having a good time. So glad to see you made it home and you're drinking some more of that blueberry. Connie's got some tea. That sounds good too. I need to drink more tea. I'm a big coffee and wine person, and I feel like I'm missing out sleeping on the tea. So if you have any good tea recommendations, I'll take them. Trying to cut back on caffeine. I'm trying. It's not working very well. All right, let's start cracking into some of the good stuff we got going on. I'm drinking a margarita. I think I was inspired again because we've got margarita as one of the slushy flavors this week. So margarita and watermelon. And yes, they are good together. I know a couple of people tonight got them swirled together. So then it's like a watermelon margarita. These are the 2 slushy flavors that we're going to have at the winery. We're going to have some other slushy flavors somewhere else that I'll get to here in a minute. But if you want to come into the winery, then we're going to have the margarita and watermelon loaded up for this week. The other thing I want to talk about is our new wine of the month. So for July, we've got Chardonnay. It's a nice dry white. A couple people today that picked it up, they're normally really sweet wine drinkers, and they gave it a taste. That's why you got to try the wine, guys. You just never know. It might surprise you. And so normally sweet wine drinkers tested out the Chardonnay. They're like, oh, that's actually, even though it's a dry wine, it's so smooth. And it's, if you're trying to like drink some less sweet wines or want to have a good bottle around for when company shows up and you just want to have a bottle that hopefully everybody will like, this might be the white version of the wine, like middle of the road Marquette, I would say is the red that I'm talking about. That is a good crowd pleaser. I think Chardonnay might be up there now as the white crowd pleaser. So that's our July wine of the month, Chardonnay. That means that the summer collection is now available to everybody. And we've got a bunch of really fun cocktail recipes that we made with the different summer collection wines. I know Mel and Christian both posted about it on the Facebook page. I think we need to get it up on our blog. So that'll be the next thing here. We need to do like a massive summer collection wine cocktail recipe blog because the options are endless. I think it was 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, Cynthia ordered a watermelon mule, and that was fun to make. So, and I know she loved it. So there's lots of different options: watermelon mule, pineapple mojito, and then we've got our cocktail of the month using the lemon that I'll get to here in a minute. Strawberry mixed with lemonade. It's like the world's easiest cocktail. Yeah, so the summer collection's available to everybody. So if you haven't gotten bottles yet, we do still currently we have quite a few. I'm guessing starting, now that it's open to everybody, that story is going to change. So if you want to get summer collection, I would come sooner than later. Brenda made it home and loved every minute of the herd party. Awesome. I love it how some of the herd members who were at the party are now, they made it home in time for the update. You guys are true loyal fans, right? Okay, so I was teasing a little bit about the July cocktail of the month with the lemon wine. If you don't follow us on TikTok yet, you should, and then get hooked on TikTok like I am. It's a problem. I'm working on it. And by working on it, I'm not. It's fine. But I kept seeing videos of this drink called the Amalfi Spritz on TikTok. And it was Prosecco and limoncello and a little bit of club soda poured over ice. And it just looked so delicious. The Amalfi Coast off of Italy, right on the sea. It just looked so beautiful. So I wanted to create our own version of the Amalfi Spritz. And we have lemon wine, which is very similar to limoncello. And then we have Sunday Funday, which is pretty similar to Prosecco. So, and of course, we've got glasses with ice and everything. So we created the July cocktail of the month as the Amalfi Spritz. Here's the kind of bad news, though. So this recipe was also in anticipation. If you don't know, Sunday Funday, we make all our wines in-house, and then we send them off to get bottled. The sparkling wines, we send off to get bottled by another winery because the equipment to carbonate and bottle sparkling wine is completely different than the equipment that we have. And so we work with another winery and they bottle the Sunday Funday wine for us. And so we had sent off a huge tank of Sunday Funday to get bottled, and some stuff happened and we're not going to be getting it back from them until next week. So the original plan, we were going to get it last Friday, but unfortunately that didn't work out with weather and everything going on. So we're going to be getting that in next week. So, and in the meantime, what happened? We came out with this delicious cocktail recipe, and last weekend we sold out of Sunday Funday. So, like I said, I have some bad news. We did still make this drink tonight with Wine Wednesday instead of Sunday Funday because it's kind of half and half. And I mean, honestly, it's mostly the lemon with like some spritz and ice. And so we tried it out tonight with Wine Wednesday to get us through this week since sadly we don't have Sunday Funday. And so you can still definitely come and get the Amalfi Spritz, but instead of the Sunday Funday for this week, it's going to have the Wine Wednesday in it. So just a heads up, here we owning a small business, you just get curveballs thrown at you. You got to roll with the punches here. So here we thought we were going to have literally 1,500 bottles of Sunday Funday, and instead we have none. So, but then you adapt, right? You got to learn to adapt. So we're using Wine Wednesday. It's still really good. So don't worry. And then you can come in and try that with some of the other ones. So. Oh, yes. Carol says you could add a bit of club soda for the bubbles. Yes. Thank you for saying that, because yes, we are adding either club soda or 7-Up. So you still get the bubbles. Thank you for saying that. So we're doing Wine Wednesday and then adding some bubbles back in. So don't worry, you still get that little bit of fizz, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be smooth sailing in that big tank of Sunday Funday should be coming back to us here this next week. Okay, so tonight we had the herd tailgate. Tomorrow we don't have too much going on. It's just going to be a nice calm Thursday. Then Friday we have Family Feud trivia happening. We're splitting it up into 2 parts again. So we have it on Friday, July 8th, and then we'll be doing Family Feud again on the 22nd. If you haven't played Family Feud trivia before, it's so fun. It's just kind of like the game show where it's you just kind of have to know the average American's answers. It's not really difficult trivia. The last few trivias that we've done have been difficult question trivia. So we thought we'd switch it up. We're doing Family Feud this month. I don't know what we're doing next month for sure. We're kind of keep rotating in different themes and things. So July trivia, we have Family Feud trivia. And then, so that's going on Friday night. We also have going on Friday and Saturday, Rock the Grounds. So this is taking place at the Rock County Fairgrounds. This is their big fundraiser to help raise funds for the fair and fairgrounds. And this is put on by the Rock County 4-H Fair Board. And they're going to have food trucks there, beer, live music, and of course some wine. So we will be there on Friday from 5 to 11, and then on Saturday from 3 to 11. And we are, like I said, kind of hinted at earlier, we are going to be bringing the slushy machine this year. So now that we have 2 slushy machines, it works out really well. We can leave one at the winery, and then we're going to be bringing one to this event, which the weather is looking like it's going to be 80. And so it's going to be a perfect time to bust out the slushy machine for this event. And they have a ton of food trucks coming. I know Friday night, one of our favorite local musicians, Cindy Myers, and her band Rainbow Bridge will be playing on Friday night. And then Saturday, they have a couple different musicians playing, but the main act Saturday evening is called Piano Fondue, and they are a piano dueling, where they have 2 pianos and they duel each other and sing. I know back when I went to college in Iowa City, there was a bar that did the piano dueling, and it was always so good. And apparently the Piano Fondue, they're amazing. So they're going to be the main act along with some other people up ahead of them during the day. And like I said, tons of food trucks. So the slushy flavors, we are going to do, the slushies were such a big hit last weekend for the 4th of July, the red, white, and blue, that we're keeping with the red and the blue for Rock the Grounds. So there's going to be cherry and blue raspberry. They were, like I said, they were such a big hit. I want to say we definitely sold, I want to say it was almost 150 wine slushies just on Saturday. We sold a lot of wine slushies this weekend, and I think that, the weather definitely had something to do with it, but the flavors were spot on. So we thought for this event, it would be fun to continue those flavors for the holiday, still kind of holiday time, I guess. So come to Rock the Grounds on Friday and or Saturday. Then Saturday at the winery, we have some exciting stuff going on. We are going to be open only from 11 to 3. So at 3 o'clock, we are closing early. We're going to lock the doors and start getting ready because 2 of our staff members got married out in Las Vegas on the 4th, and they are going to be having a wonderful wedding ceremony at the winery then on Saturday afternoon and evening. So we are closing down early for the wedding festivities. And so if you are looking to come to the winery on Saturday, make sure to come between 11 and 3. And then maybe it times out perfectly because then Rock the Ground starts at 3. So you can come to the winery, have a little bit of wine, get some good stuff there, and then head on over to the fairgrounds and join us at Rock the Grounds. So please remember, we're closing early for a very good reason, and but you can still easily come and get some wine and good times and live music. And the Rock the Grounds event is free. I forgot to mention that. So free parking, free attendance. The wine's not free, or the food trucks, but to actually get in and everything, it's free. So it's really a good deal, and the music will be good. It's going to be a good time. So if you can't make it to Rock the Grounds Friday nights because you're busy playing Family Feud trivia at the winery, then you can still catch Cindy Meyer at the winery on Sunday. She's going to be coming on Sunday from 2 to 4. So I'm excited. I get to see Cindy twice this weekend, and that means. And she's definitely one of my favorites. So, and hopefully some of her groupies are some of my favorites too. So hopefully some of them come out to either Rock the Grounds or on Sunday. But Cindy, she's so talented. So it's always fun to have her out at the winery. So she'll be coming out on Sunday from 2 to 4. I've got a whole bunch of other musicians. Let's first talk about some other kind of random stuff we've got going on. So Milton is doing these community days, and I want to talk about it quick. I don't have all the details, so you guys might have to do a little research. I'll do my research on my end and try to get more information for next week. But just a heads up, put it on your calendar, July 29th, the Milton Community Days. We are going to be serving wine from 4 to 8. And this is like a big community event. So make sure to check the Facebook page and get more details on that. But I know they've been planning this out for a while. So we're going to be there from 4 to 8 as part of this. So we've got that going on. For our bingo organization for the month of July, we have the Edgerton Outreach program. So they help serve those in need in the Edgerton area. They came and called bingo on the 1st. They're coming back. They're here 3 times this month. So they came on the 1st. Then now they're going to be coming back next week, Friday the 15th, and then finishing the month off with bingo on the 29th. So the Edgerton Outreach, they do a ton of different stuff. Definitely recommend checking out their website, seeing how you can get more involved with all of that. Whew, okay, like I said, we've got a lot of music and stuff to run through for the rest of the month, but I think I finally have a Vineyard video uploaded and able to show to you guys. So I want to show it. It's not long. It's not the one from this week, but it is a Vineyard video to show you that the vines are thriving. So without further ado, I finally have a Vineyard video for you guys. All right. I'm in the vineyard. It's freshly mowed as of Saturday. Today's Wednesday, so it's still looking half decent. And it's super windy outside, so hopefully the wind will bear with me. But these are the Itasca vines. They are looking so good. We are gonna have to get this trellis system put in much sooner than later. Just look at these vines. They are growing like crazy. So here's all the Itasca vines. Then over there, we've got the Marquette vines. The Marquette vines aren't nearly as voluptuous as the Itasca, but they are still doing really, really well. You can tell they're a little shorter, they've got less leaves on them, but they all still look really good. There's your vineyard update for June. All right, so there we go. The vines are looking even better. I got some video, so that was either 1 or 2 weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago. So this last weekend, my father-in-law came up and helped my husband put in the metal poles that go down the row of the vines. And so if you go into a vineyard, the start of the row usually has a wood post, and then every couple of vines, we did every 3 vines, there's a metal post. And so they got all the metal posts in between Sunday and Monday. They got all the metal posts in the vineyard, and thankfully they reluctantly but did let me film them doing some of the post pounding. And so I've got some video of that. I didn't want to push my luck here since I've had such issues trying to get these vineyard videos out to you guys. So I'm like, well, this video, at least it's only like 2 weeks old, so it's still looking pretty similar. But as you can see, the vines are growing like crazy. And so we got the poles, the metal poles in. The next step is to get those wood posts in at the end of the rows. On like they kind of cap the rows on each end, and then you put the wires going from wood post to wood post using those metal posts in between to help support it. So we've like got to get that going. And I can't believe the amount of grapes that are growing on the vines. My husband and father-in-law, they were trying to convince me that we need to harvest this year. It's not really like a good idea for the vines. Like right now you want the vines to really be focusing on just growing stronger, like getting thicker and a stronger base to them. So we won't be harvesting any grapes this year, although I could see my father-in-law might try, because he's pretty dedicated to the vineyard for sure, and he's pretty excited about the fact that there's grapes growing already. And so we've got the vineyard is looking amazing. Everything there is moving along. The other thing, as far as the building goes, we heard back from the state a little bit. They're starting to review our plans. And so the state is currently, we are set for August 9th to have our final review from the state. It could be sooner. Fingers crossed it is. It could be sooner, but right now, August 9th is the date we have for our review by the state. So that was this week's big news, the fact that we actually have a state review date, and things are moving along there really well. And then hopefully we're going to try to see if we can even plan like a big groundbreaking party then. And we're calling it the Ground on Corking. Hello, we gotta make it wine themed. So that's we were talking about that today at our team meeting, that with the state reviews for sure happening by August 9th, if not sooner, we should be able to, fingers crossed, get some ground uncorking stuff going and finally maybe see some action. So fingers crossed, everything keeps kind of moving along. We're hoping it's all going to fall into place here so we can get things going before the weather turns on us again. So that's the biggest update there. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'm less salty about it now that the end is near. All right. I'm going to run through all the music that we've got coming up here. Again, I don't know if it's in order, so sorry if I jump around a little bit. Okay, so we already talked about how Cindy's coming on Sunday. Then the next weekend, Saturday, we have Charlie Ann coming on Saturday from 3 to 5. Now, this is a double header weekend. So we have Charlie Ann playing Saturday, 3 to 5. Then on Sunday, we'll have the Gary duo. They'll be playing on Sunday from 2 to 4. Sunday, the 18th, that is. So we've got a double header that weekend. Then July 24th. I got to double check my calendar. I'm like, is that Saturday or Sunday? Oh, I should know just based on the time. Pretty much if it's Saturday, we do 3 to 5. Sunday, we do 2 to 4. It just works well that way. So Andy Braun is going to be playing July 24th, which is a Sunday from 2 to 4. So we've got him coming to play on Sunday, the 24th. Then there we go. So we've got 2 doubleheader weekends coming up the next 2 weekends. So not this weekend, unless you count Rock the Grounds, which maybe we should. So then the next 2 weekends after this weekend, we've got music on Saturday and Sunday. So July 23rd, Tim O'Grady. July 24th was Andy Braun. Then finishing out July, we will on July 31st have Jackie Ernst. So that's the music lineup for the rest of the month. Then if you need to get tickets, make sure to get them. They're on sale now for Yoga and Wine, July 28th. Lisa's going to be coming by and playing music. I just talked about music and I just got music in my head. So she's not going to be, she actually does play music though. She plays really relaxing music while teaching yoga though. Come for the yoga and stay for the wine. And the tickets are just $8 a person, which is such a steal considering what an amazing instructor Lisa is. So fingers crossed you will have nice weather and yoga can be outside. Otherwise, we just take all the tables and chairs out of the room and everybody puts their yoga mats down and does yoga and wine in the tasting room. So that's happening July 28th. And I think that's it. We have moved the weather update. If you haven't noticed yet, we've moved the weather update to Fridays. So that way it's more accurate. So if you're looking for that weekend weather on Fridays, I know this last Friday, Kyle and Ethan did the weather update. So we found doing it on these Wednesday videos, it just, the weather changes so much here in Wisconsin. Like you can't even predict what it's going to be like tonight, really. So if you haven't watched the video, then from Friday, make sure to check it out and then tune in again on Friday for the weather updates and what we've got going on. And I think that's everything. Hopefully you guys can come and join us for a lot of the fun events that we've got going on this weekend, the rest of the month. There's more stuff, sure, that I didn't even get to cover, but we've got more time. All right, I'm ready to go drink this. I might go make a homemade pizza for dinner. I don't know. I know it's already 8:30, but I haven't had dinner yet. So might be time to go make a homemade pizza, finish my margarita, and relax. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Cheers.